We got JoJo Casilla. Pussy ass nigga, stop talking on pillars. Yeah, it's the Pickled Chronicles. We're running
Viewer discretion is
That's how we got
advised.
started beat. Rest in peace, Alex Trebek in Mode 3. It's been a real treacherous ass week. Drop that shit, man. We off that beat. Yo, welcome back to another episode of Pickled Chronicles. I'm your host, Lily Dillalair, a.k.a. Fat Boy Fresh, a.k.a. You nigga be soldier hating, a.k.a. shit. I'm over $5. Shit. I got my co-host in this bitch as always. Yo. Hey, man, hit the ad lib. Uncle Richard in this bitch.
Man, you know, we inside. It's all raining all day.
Inside.
Yeah, we inside. Yeah, we inside today.
Hurricane. What that shit?
Edna James.
Hurricane got a
Some old lady.
It's getting more Eastern Bloc.
We the only niggas in the hurricane just like, fuck it, we finna go to the stove.
We fucking not only that, my homeboys in they grabbing their fishing poles going live
That's what I'm saying.
off the causeway and shit.
We too used to this shit. This shit
Nobody's
is not
scared in
normal.
Florida.
That's what I'm saying. I think that's why they're going with the Eastern Bloc names. The Eddas, your Ediths, like your
I mean, you can only do so many actions, right?
Yeah. And Marys.
Yeah.
And
So
Sandys. They're not threatening. You
Yeah.
get a Edith that's coming around.
Hurricane Mary.
Shit.
Bitch, man, my ass.
Edith, what the fuck?
That'd be the Edith, yeah. It always be the old whole name. It always be the Chelseas and shit. They die down in tropical stuff thunders and shit. You get something like a Tabitha or Angus.
Gertrude?
What?
That bitch finna come fuck shit.
That bitch finna fuck some shit up.
We gonna be without power for 10 days.
Cut the bullshit. I want a Hurricane Keisha. That's all I'm saying.
Hurricane Keisha.
She come through.
Well,
It's real.
Katrina went through New Orleans and fucked shit.
Yeah,
Fucked up
see?
a lot.
Don't fuck with
They still
Katrina.
fucked up to this day.
That's why they probably stopped naming hurricanes after like black people's names because they were like, listen, they don't
Yeah.
fuck around when they come
Hurricane
through.
DeMarcus just went over the Bahamas.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit. Hey, bitch. Hurricane, but they would tell you, yeah, Joaquin just, oh shit. Joaquin coming back, cause niggas stole that man car.
Joaquin went to fucking Montana. They don't even get hurricanes out there.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a nigga hurricane. Bro, when I seen the hurricane go to New York, I'm like, what y'all done did? How did hurricane get way to New York? How y'all?
They panicked. They didn't know what the fuck.
Hey, yo, son, they closing down the bodega, B. Yo, B, my Timbs ain't getting wet.
Know the world.
Facts, yo.
Yo, I just got these butters, B.
Yo, son, there's gonna be water on the fucking streets,
Yo,
son,
B,
yo.
mad win, B.
Going mad win.
Mad win.
Mad
I
win.
couldn't even like the fucking blunt. It was so much fucking.
It was
wind
hella
outside.
water, dog.
Crazy kid. Yo, where's the stogie? Crazy kid. Hey man, we got a special guest in the building, man. We have our very first, because we want to branch out. We want to have some of everybody on here, man. We get a lot of rappers that want to come in here, a lot of artists, and I appreciate them. But I got somebody who personally who I admire. I appreciate him, bro, because I love hip hop. So I'm true to the basis of hip hop. But
Absolutely.
one of my true loves in life, bro, and why I'm doing this podcast is also to lay bricks so that by the time I'm 35, I can go take the stage with the confidence you have.
Oh, man.
We have one of our first ever official real stand-up comedians in this motherfucker. We have JoJo, last name, no cosign, Cosillas.
Cusillas, but it's alright. You tried. It's fine. I'm just
We'll
dog.
work with it.
I'm not mad. Yeah, stand up though. Real stand up. I go on
Real
real
stand-up.
stages, real clubs. I don't do TikTok and none of that shit. Maybe I should, but I ain't really into that.
Bro, and that's why I said, that's why this podcast I'm hoping is to help lay bricks that to one day us three can sit on the stage and just talk shit and it'll go. Cause 85 South, as much as I love DC, Clayton English, Carlos, and Chico, bro, they go tell their jokes at certain sets when they do shows, but they go out there and they have conversations and people are intrigued. That's my whole basis trying to start this shit, and also with trying to use it for the double-edged sword. Also have us putting a light on Fort Myers with the good and some with the bad.
But they do have comedic background.
Yeah, all of them have
Carlos
comedic
is a
background.
stand-up
Yeah,
comic, and
for
DC
years.
was more like a video comic. But DC's just hilarious. He's gifted.
Yeah.
That's like one of the most talented people I've ever seen.
He's like
coming up
naturally
like
funny.
yeah, bro. There's a lot of internet comedians you see like I don't understand how he's famous or whatever.
And he
DC, you
seems
cannot
forced.
say that about that. Dude.
Yeah, like Country Wayne, I've seen him grind up. I've seen Ryan Davis. Ryan Davis
I
was the
seen
first.
Country Wayne stand up. He's actually
Yeah, and he's funny, and it's clean funny.
Yeah.
Kev on stage, clean
Kev on
funny.
stage is
He's like
good.
a Christian or some shit like that.
No, just
Nah,
clean.
he just clean.
He's smart. He's smart.
I don't know if I should be saying Christian or some shit in the fucking
But-
same sentence.
Wow, when you got Baptist fucking boys, it don't matter. Shit, Magnolia. But I see a lot of dudes. They Country Wayne owned the club years ago, and he was like, man, all that raunchiness, it's gonna bring a certain crowd. When you can bring everybody together, you can get everybody money.
Yeah, cleaner comedy is the better way to go because especially you go in different cities, you don't know who you're gonna see and who you're gonna meet.
And speaking about this, I went and seen damn it, I forgot who was down here, but he was they was booing him and talking shit at his shows and shit, and basically Gary Owens. Yeah, and basically and people on Twitter, but I was telling people on Twitter, like, do y'all don't understand what Naples, Florida is.
Yeah. That's
a comedy club. Fort Myers needs a better comedy club because the people in Fort Myers, they just don't want to drive to Naples. Yeah. I promote these shows when Lil Duval was making fun of me on stage. I say, hey, we ain't know about the show till today. Well, you must be a promoter. No, I would promote it better than this shit though. Niggas was laughing their ass off, but I was dead serious. That it don't get no promotion. Nobody really comes here and done nothing. And speaking of that, bro, I seen you open up for Ali Sadiq coming up tomorrow. That's tomorrow and Friday. And for y'all who don't know who Ali Sadiq is, this man is a comedic genius. He didn't start comedy until after he got out of prison. He went to prison at 17, 18 or something for selling dope. Yeah, 19. Ali Sadiq is he's hilarious, but even with him, he'll come on the stage and sit down.
Mm-hmm. That is the most interesting thing I've ever seen, and to be able to sit down and make people
Deion Cole bringing out a notepad is the most nigga, you're really reading your jokes, but that's a thing. Yeah, that's an act. Yeah. He already know what he's gonna say, so if he knows it works, I'm gonna hit this note. If it doesn't work, I just watch it. I'm still gonna get a laugh no matter what. I just watch science. Yeah, and I just watched his work gig on YouTube. Netflix is a joke. They put out a little 20-minute thing of him working jokes and stuff. And I love comedy, bro. I used to listen to Red Fox tapes and my granddaddy Lincoln and shit, like listening to this shit, like, oh my God, because I know I ain't supposed to be listening to it. Yeah, and then to see Harlem Nights, be like, oh, that's what Red. To Renardo Ray on Comic View meant so much to me because as a 7-8-year-old little boy, I used to listen to his tapes, and where he used to be, Bill Cosby was a motherfucking beast. When we speak about the art of doing these things, we know Bill and R. Kelly, we claim what they want, but what their craft was, they were some of the best at their craft.
That's why Bernie Mac got the way
they put Bill up there with like Richard Pryor, and I even think they put Bill before Richard Pryor.
And I would say this, I would put him before Richard Pryor too, because Bill's setup into punchlines is amazing. Richard Pryor is more of a testimony. Bill Cosby can set you all the way up. It's almost amazing. John Mulaney, how you say John Mulaney? How you say his name?
I know what you're saying, but I can't say his last name either. I can't read.
But watch how he sets up his show. It's like he knows he's gonna offend this person, but then the person next to him, he's gonna come on. Why are you tripping? What's the joke?
That's why like Bill Burr too. Bill Burr is also the same.
But Bill Burr, those guys are getting into the age where they're older now.
Yeah.
Where Bernie Mac
down a lot.
Yeah, man, I listened to his podcast for years. It's just a one-man show. That's what made me say, I really don't need no. I can come on this bitch and rant for an hour. It's nothing. Bill Burr does it for 3-4 hours. Goes. Yeah. And he will go off, bro. And it's like, this is fucking hilarious.
But people love him because of how he goes off and whatever he talks about. That anger just connects with people. Well, people wherever his crowd is at. Because like up north and stuff where he does most of his shit at, that's like everybody out there.
Yeah.
Everybody out there is aggressive like that. So like, you're going to get fans, especially when you can connect with people. That's the biggest thing about stand-up and comedy in general. If you can connect with people, everybody will love you. I've had people
I seen a thing where Jim Carrey said, if you can make cupcakes and rapes, make a room full of people laugh, that's where you know that you're not just funny, you're thought-provoking. And that's what comedy should be. That's why Dave Chappelle this past week was amazing watching that on national TV.
That was so beautiful.
It was not only there's a new president, it was just a whole new, this what y'all finna deal with now. Mm-hmm. If y'all think that's what y'all finna deal with, and now we're gonna go gun-ho crazy, just know we on the same shit too then. And just know that it's not only these white males being attacked, it's the black male being attacked. No one can be themselves anymore. That's one thing I love about comedy. It's still one of the last purest forms, but it's almost not pure no more. Like music isn't pure anymore. Music is about numbers. You posted something, I think, or you shared it when like the niggas who think about numbers think that that's what make an artist. Mm-hmm. And it ain't that. It ain't that. It's really the art. Are you really... There's a dude named Thundercat who just started putting his music out.
Oh my God, that dude is fucking amazing.
But mind you, he was in Valero or he was in California. You can only come to the beach and buy his music. Mm-hmm. He didn't put out nowhere. Record execs were going to the beach. He got it so big. Wait, all right, I'm selling to you. The niggas. He didn't. No, he's a singer on some.
No, he's a bass guitar player who also does like singing. He does like a lot of like background shit more, but he does make his own music.
And he's amazing, bro. He's done background for Kendrick Lamar. He's done a lot of shit, bro. But
he did Mac Miller's last album.
Wow.
And that dude is fucking awesome. He was devoted to the art of it. To like, I don't care about the numbers. So when you care about just the Gene Michael Basquiat.
And you know what's crazy about that? You say that's I tell everybody that shit. Everything that I do is never about money or numbers. I do stand up because I love to do that. I love making people laugh. and bringing people together. That's the greatest thing to me. I don't do nothing for views. Like, I don't really like when people be all like, oh, you know, I want support and people don't support and blah, blah, blah. Like, to me, if you're looking for support,
Thank you
you're
to the
not
little
doing
30
that.
subscribers we got on YouTube. We appreciate all 30
Every
of y'all.
single one of y'all.
Oh yeah,
We
we
love
appreciate.
about 36 right
We
now.
appreciate all y'all. We
But
moving
for
up.
real,
We
man,
appreciate all
if
y'all.
you're only doing it for support or for views or whatever, you're not gonna go far. It's not gonna take you nowhere. It's not.
And that's what I mean, like with music. Music becomes so dominated by numbers. Like Kodak Black and Youngboy just dropped mixtapes today. Kodak Black mixtape was not engineered right. It didn't even sound right, but it was A-OK. Youngboy shit, they're talking about the numbers. Well, for one, Kodak shit was everywhere. For two, Youngboy shit was just on YouTube.
Kodak shit was just thrown together. That would
Even just thrown together. Yeah.
Shit he got in the vault.
Man, it's like the engineer said, "Hey Gucci, you do this for Kodak real fast." Yeah, I'm a free Kodak. Like,
Who called? What's the other? What's the dude that shot make the stallion?
Tory Lanez.
Bro.
Yeah.
Do this real
Like,
quick.
come on, you feel me? We know it's gonna draw some attention for the shit. Mind you, it was solid B across. It was a decent project. I like some of them.
It wasn't Kodak.
Yeah, I know. But it was smart because you know he get out soon. But they so gung ho on the numbers. Meanwhile, Kendrick don't care because Kendrick's gonna tour and put his art out there and do an amazing show. The J. Cole's, they do amazing shows. They care about the actual craft of the rap. Busta Rhymes, and when his last album just dropped. Listen to Anderson .Paak, who's almost 40, didn't get his break till 4, 5, 6 years ago. There's a lot of people who think that they're gonna get their breaks today and I'm on it now, bro, because I just put my mixtape out today and tomorrow's gonna pop. Oh, I tell jokes today and tomorrow. No, Greg, like I just told you, I do this
It's
because
definitely patience. It's hella patience. You know, one of my biggest inspirations for doing this, besides like Bernie Mac and stuff, is Ronnie Dangerfield. I don't know if y'all know too much about comedy. Ronnie Dangerfield
Yes, sir.
is, to me, the greatest one-liner ever. This man does a whole hour of just one-liners.
Is
I've
that
never
a horror?
seen no shit
Is that
like
a horror or a duck in a dress?
I'm telling
yeah,
you,
Ronnie,
literally.
the old white dude. Hey,
That's it.
is that a baseball? It was like that. Is that a flashlight in your pocket? You happy to see me? Like Rodney Dangerfield was a
Literally,
beast.
like one of his jokes was like, "Oh, I get no respect. One day my house was on fire. My wife tells my kids, keep it down. You'll wake your father."
I get no
Stupid shit
respect.
like that, but just-
if you see him, you know exactly who he
I'm
is because he's
telling
been
you,
in a
and
lot of
this
shit.
dude,
Yeah.
I promise you, one of the greatest comics of all time did not get on until he was like past 50 and was doing it for 30 years
Yeah.
before he got on. But once he got on, you
You
can never
Look, just
deny
like
anything
Pop.
he did.
Rest in peace, John Witherspoon. He was
Oh,
doing
my
comedian
God.
comedy for years. Ronaldo Ray from
You
Comic
know,
View.
John Witherspoon, what's funny is he was supposed to open up for Richard Pryor, but Richard Pryor
Yeah.
told him, hey, nah, you too funny.
You too
gonna make
funny,
me
yeah,
work."
your own thing.
yeah.
That is
Mind
the
you,
greatest
boy was
compliment
21
you could
years
ever get in
old.
your life.
He was 21 years old at that time. 21. I heard him talk
Imagine
about that
that.
on Joe Rogan.
Yes,
Like,
imagine that.
mind you, bro, and it broke
You
my
too
heart.
funny, Spoon.
Yeah.
Let me just open up for you, dog. God
Chill,
damn.
man.
You're too funny. I'll keep
funny.
it down. Give me 10 minutes.
Which one comedian, bro, that you see now that because this is one thing I say. Shout out Corey Holcomb. I think he's a beast. There's certain beasts you can't go behind. Eddie Griffin, you cannot go behind. Niggas say what they want.
I seen Eddie Griffin live.
Bro.
Crazy.
Bro, a nigga, I know. I've seen. He was just saying they canceled this shit because shit was going like Eddie Griffin's a
I was
beast.
there that night.
But
That
even,
shit
even people don't understand like Alonzo. You can't go behind
Alonzo Bowden?
How Alonzo closes out a show, it's hard to follow some of these dudes. He's the one that beat Carlos and Clayton English beat him on that's how
Last
I love
Comic Standing?
I really love comedy, bro. And I love hip hop. I grew up and I watched Last Comic Standing like that ain't it. I just watched him on Comic View. He's funny at that.
Yeah.
But Carlos Miller, before he had the beard, watch him do that. Watching Clayton English. That's why Clayton English don't be on 85 South so much, the light skinned dude, because he do a lot of writing in Hollywood. He's that funny. Childish Gambino, Donald Glover. He's a very funny stand-up comedian because he can write. That Home Depot joke is hilarious because I grew up. Richard's not my blood uncle, but his dad married my grandma. So we grew up not with orphans, but niggas that came and then other cousins and shit. So I grew up in a house with a lot of kids. Hearing that joke about how they was at Home Depot and a kid that's never been to Home Depot thought one of the toilets was real was funny as shit because I had a cousin do that. I can relate. What you just said is the most thing with comedy, relatable. Can I relate to this shit? Bernie Mac made us relate to. We all took in some cousins that had the when that man.
And comedy gotta be from experience too. I remember I was listening to what's her name, the big ugly lady, Leslie Jones.
She's fucking hilarious.
I was listening to one of her interviews.
The big
and
ugly
she said,
lady. Settle down.
I bet everybody knows what I'm talking about. But
That tall
Jamie Foxx
bitch.
told her the only way you're gonna get better is if you live life. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be in your house all day
Talk making jokes. You know, somebody you gotta like Go
reflect
out
and
you
reflect
know
on
what I'm
the
saying?
yeah.
Look at that.
That's why Jerry Seinfeld was very great because he didn't even do none of that. He was just sitting and look at the camera like, you know, the thing about Campbell's is he was very good. He is very good. But that's one thing I love. That's why I think Patricia Williams is real good. Miss Pat, she's very, very. Her book Rabbit I'm reading now. Miss Pat, she did the preludes and interludes and shit. The T.I. album. Her talking that shit. I'm missing a nipple now and thought I'm equilibrium. Like just her, she knows it means equilibrium, but they send shit like that. When Plies throw that laugh out, Plies needs to be on the stage. He knows what he's doing. Certain shit. Man, Plies should really do that.
Reality show.
Man, Plies should really do that. But like bro was saying, bro, I learned that that's why I do the podcast now, but I'm trying to learn and get shit now. Cause hopefully that bro in a couple of years, bro, I'll be like, hey Jojo, bro, hey man, cause bro, I'll take comedy serious one day, bro. Josh be telling me all the time, dude. You need to say, stop putting that shit on Facebook. You funny. That shit right there is a line. Like, Josh tell me all the time, bro, like, no, that one, bro, that one. You're saying shit that I wish I could say. Like, bro, I'm like, nah, nigga, this is really me. I don't steal nothing. I won't copy a meme or none of this shit. This is genuinely just, I'm a fucking retard. Yeah. But knowing that, bro, and I tell people, you really do have to live life, bro. I done stayed in traps with crackheads with my pockets tucked inside out with 2 pair of pants on to make sure my money don't get stolen. Because if not, I got to go home to my mom where she's going to steal the money and dope out my pocket regardless. This is real life shit. Like, damn, where I'm gonna go? I'm 16. What the fuck? Right. Slap outside the library. I've lived life, but I'm only 30 and ain't lived enough. That's why when I seen the Bernie Macs get their breaks, I seen even Joey Diaz is one of my favorite. I love hearing this. Man. His stories are fucking amazing,
bro. His stories about getting in trouble.
Him and Mike Tyson. Him and Mike Tyson was amazing. Yeah. Him, and this is one of my top 10 of all time. Ron White is one of my top 10 because it's not like they're doing comedy.
You really fucking impressed me right now, all these people.
Oh, I know my shit.
Ron White is the shit. Ron White is the shit.
Bro, I would even give Pauly Shore his credit because DC Young Fly reminds me a lot of Pauly Shore. The high-pitched voice, the very animated, how physical he is. He reminds me of that. That's why I tell people people they won't give Damian Wayans his props. They won't give Keenan, but people won't give him his props because they say Eddie Murphy. And I'll be like, okay, cool. Even Bernie Mac, cool. But Keenan is a fucking beast. These dudes are beasts on the stage. And I'm telling people, like, have you ever heard their jokes?
I'm about to say, most of the time, people who say stuff like that, they don't give like Damian Wayans probably never seen a stand up.
They haven't seen it. Yeah. And they'll swear Kevin Hart is the funniest. I'm like, no, he knows how to work you and touch you.
I'm about to say Kevin Hart is just very good at making you relate to him.
He's a storyteller.
When you relate to somebody, everything is gonna be funny and easy. Like he's really good at that.
How do you feel about writers? People help you write jokes.
I think
because everybody has writers. They're not everybody. Or you write for somebody.
I don't know. I don't have no writers. I've never.
Corey Holcomb might be the only nigga I don't think has writers. Corey Holcomb says
no. He see the thing about it is that sometimes it's not even like writers. So it's like let's say I make a joke up right now and I'm like, hey, this is my idea for the joke, blah blah blah, and I say the joke, but you're like, hey, instead of saying it like this, why don't you say it like that? Yeah. Boom. Okay. Now it works. Okay, I'm gonna keep working on that joke and keep building off that. Now it's like when you say it like this, add this at the end, but pause before you do it. So be like, no. Stupid ass bitch, it's gonna get a bigger laugh.
And one thing I learned about comedy too, the 2 important things we already went over: experience, and number 2 is timing. Timing with comedy.
Mm-hmm. Timing, and another thing is a big thing: stage presence. You got no stage presence, they will not fuck with you. They will not.
But you can, because there was a guy who came on Last Comic Standing who was a quirky motherfucker that was acting like he didn't want to tell jokes. That was part of his whole act.
That was the act.
That shit is.
And no matter how he's like,
I forgot his name, but he actually came to Naples. He was funny.
It's still stage presence.
Who's the
Because when he's up there, you just feel him. You're like, this guy's fucking weird. Mm-hmm. Then he says weird shit. You're like, yeah, I was right. Oh, but that's.
But he's fucking hilarious. The dude was. I forgot his name, but he's hilarious because he's not a real big comedian. But I've seen him here in Naples. I've seen, but even with Tosh.0, Daniel Tosh, he knows.
Wild.
Yeah, that dude is wild. That dude is wild.
But Tosh, he before Vine and shit took off, he knew what he was doing, taking the best clips from the internet, putting on the show and commentating. That's why I see a lot of comedians and like Jet be saying some shit, bro. These motherfuckers be saying some shit on the internet, like, bro, this is hilarious. These are gems. But man, delete it. Let's tweak it and put it back out again. Like, bro, because it's some shit. Like this man will say some shit, make 1 million people mad. He'll say some shit, get 3 people to like, and they don't understand. Like, no, the genius of what he just said. Like this man is a lot.
I love pissing people off on the internet.
I love that, bro.
I think everybody loves pissing people off on the internet.
Okay, the trolling to a certain extent. I'll troll, but behind that troll, I'll let you know that I do know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna troll you to a certain extent because you're really mad because I just said I steal out my bitch car when she sleep.
I would never say something
That I don't know nothing about.
Yeah. Really, it's throwing bait out there. Because as soon as you jump on it, as soon as they grab the bait, you finna pull it. Like, I think I got one.
Since you said that, let me show you how educated I am. Now.
So when it comes to like you having people, can I see Corey Holcomb speak about this like, and I don't mean to keep bringing him up. I just study him. I'm gonna go home and watch 5150. I fuck with kid.
It's good.
He's
I like
dope.
him. He's
But Corey Holcomb, he brings Craig Smith on the show too. I fuck with Craig Smith too. He got on with that roast me shit. How do you feel about when they do roast me battles and shit? Because I think that roast me is dope. And my boy David Lucas is getting really, really good with that one roast show. I can't think of the fucking skinny ass white dude name. Bro, so many fucking comedians I really be on they shit that
Trevor?
like a roast.
No, not Trevor. No, not
Your mama roast.
No, like literally they go up here and they stand here and they roast each other and then roast
Roast
me.
battles, like how you do the comedy
yeah.
store and
Like
shit
your
like
mama.
that.
Yes.
Is it roast battleground or something?
Now,
Oh yeah, so with the was it?
roast me is where
Goddamn,
Craig
I
Smith
hate
can be
it.
on the all
Yeah, but
deaf
it's-
digital.
but is it-
This is a different one.
Jeff Ross.
Jeff Roston, yes.
Yeah.
Jeff Ross.
Jeff Ross
okay.
is a skinny white, and it's another skinny white boy that they host it, bro. And they sit there, bro, and they just ride a bitch. They finna sit, bro, and they, oh my god,
Yeah, you
Jimmy.
just go back and forth. It's like
Yes.
you say a joke, I say a joke, you say a
It
joke,
was
I say
like
a joke.
battle rock with comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jit, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, Jit. They be
I'll fire
Jit.
it up.
They, bro, because bro, they had motherfucking Blake Griffin and his ex girlfriend, who's the comedian, telling jokes, and they're like, yeah, pretty tall, but not that tall.
Yeah.
I'm like, this bitch is a beast. And then what are you gonna say? She's like, are you done already? Like it was funny as shit watching these two because Blake Griffin's trying to be a comedian. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. Just like when Dame Dollar rap, or these niggas,
Yeah.
Damon Dollar still drop you the fuck off.
Definitely.
And he still, I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. But bro, how do
I
you?
gotta drop this mixtape tonight, but we play
Well, how do
Golden
you-
State
how do
on
you
Wednesday, so it needs to be tonight.
Bro, that nigga Dame Dollar ain't
get it
that
done.
nigga dropped the mixtape and dropped 60. Dame Dollar is a beast, bro. But bro, how do you feel like when you say we are an open act, we finna come? How do you feel about bringing opening acts to a show and you're already an open act? Because sometimes like Mike Epps might come and he
Like
travels with people.
competition type shit.
But no, sometimes comedians come in to just be them. Corey Holcomb travel by himself. It's like they travel by themselves and be like, hey, who's the local guy? He can open up. And usually at every club, there's a nigga who think he own the fucking club, bro. Because he
been going there for the last 6 years.
Meanwhile, a nigga like me could come there and watch
Have
it.
you been doing comedy or something, or Jesus Christ?
Nah, bro, I just me personal, bro. I've been through some of these comedy clubs and I watch them like, you ain't that funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mama funny to you.
Yeah,
fuck, nigga.
man. Yeah, man.
And I just look at certain shit. Like that's why I know
Comedy
you're.
is the most humbling thing ever. I'm the type of person, bro.
Because we'll sit here and giggle.
You can ask anybody. There's been plenty of people, bro, you're funny. I've had like big time headliners come up to me and tell me, bro, you're hilarious, and that's cool. But at the end of the day, I don't think I'm the shit. I just don't think that way. Because at any given night, I can go up there and crush, and then the next night go up there and get booed off stage. So I'm not that type of person at all. But the opening act thing, though, if it's like okay, because you know who else does that? Gary Owen. He travels by himself and shit like that.
That's
and
why.
then, like, that's like the
and
local
that's
guys
why.
come.
And that's why I get it from. Because Corey Holcomb has a beef with Gary Owens because he let some local guys come over for him. He's like, no, I bring my own dude. So he had to bump his guy. The worst thing you want to do is get bumped because you might not get paid. You never want to get bumped. I'm like, what the fuck? Because a lot of these appearances and shit, some niggas they might get
They had a
fined.
show together.
Yeah, and basically like, bro, but these promoters do slick shit. They'll book him and book Richard at the same time, knowing both of them, he ain't got an opener, but he got an opener, and he's looking for a local guy, but the local guy I like, so we're gonna bump his opener. They do slick shit, janky promotion. It's just janky promotion, and a lot of people don't think about that shit.
That's a documentary right there.
Yeah.
That's not even a movie.
Bro,
So.
bro, but a lot of people don't understand. Like, bro, I learned from years ago, bro, going to a Webbie concert. Webbie's supposed to be in 4 miles. And, no, they lied. They just put him on a poster and said he's gonna be here. Meanwhile, we and Ricochet just standing up.
I think I was there.
And I paid extra dub to get in that bitch.
Oh, they got you.
That's that.
Ricochet, it was
What the fuck that was? I know I went. I paid extra dub too.
It was downtown.
I paid. I know.
It was levels.
I paid extra dub. I know that.
That's another good Ricochet.
Hey, Richard, I ain't gonna lie. But
Janky promoting,
but that's just janky promoting, bro. And they'll tell you, oh, Joe's gonna be here and then sell out all these shows. Now you got everybody mad, but some people don't trip because they're already in the venue and I'm drunk. I ain't tripping no way. This is one thing I do want to ask you, bro. When, like you say, it's humbling, bro. When you feel like you first bombed, Cause I'm the type of nigga, bro. I have no humiliation. You can boo me, and I'm seem like your mammy was booing last night. I'm going to get off this stage. I'm going to be back tomorrow. Like I have no humiliation. That's probably why he took.
I can't remember the first time I booed, but I remember. I mean, boo. I'm talking about first
but
time.
When
I
it was dry, and you like that shit ain't. Damn, that shit ain't land.
No, I remember doing like I. Let me see. Okay, so. Bombing. If we talk about bombing, I remember I had won a competition, right? This comedy competition. It was on a Tuesday. So I win the competition, and then obviously once I won, I posted that I won. All these people started hitting me up, wanting me to do guest spots, all this shit. So this club hits
This
me
one
up.
you just started too though?
Yeah.
Early stages?
Yeah. I was only like a year.
So you really ain't booming like you ain't even.
Yeah, I'm not that guy.
But you got that false confidence. Are they booking me?
Listen, I got a solid 5 minutes. You want me to come do 5 minutes? I'm gonna go out and do my shit. You know what I'm saying?
And it took you 5 months to get them 5 minutes.
I'm telling you, it's a process. But so I do the shit, and then so people hit me up. So this club hits me up like, yo, we want you to come fucking do a guest spot because you just won. So I'm like, hell yeah, let's do it. Go do the guest spot, sold out crowd, like 180 people. 5 minutes, silence. I was like,
damn. Sitting up there with a dick look.
I'm telling you, I just came and won a competition. Just won. You motherfuckers ain't laughing at my
Did
shit.
you tell the same jokes?
Yeah, I told the same jokes.
And you know, I think, how do you feel about that?
We heard this shit.
Yeah.
You know, how do y'all feel about that?
That's not true at all.
How do y'all feel about that too though with the jokes?
That's not true at all.
Nowadays, bro, like with Ali Sadiq's messing
listen.
out on Boots, I watched him do that years ago, and then it didn't
that's
pick
on
up.
2 different specials if you look at
But
all
but it didn't pick up until somebody made an animated cartoon about it and started sharing it around the fucking internet. That's amazing. That right there is, and
See,
I watched
this is what
Ali
people
for
don't
years.
understand about routines or sets, right? Like every comic has a set that they do. Every special that has been out, they have practiced that material
And they record
for like
some
a
special
year.
like Kings of Comedy was 4 or 5 different places. St. Louis, it was different places, and they edited those. They edited those crowd noises.
So there's no,
Yep.
bro. Literally, Kevin Hart, a whole
Or
year.
he'll do 3 shows in that one arena. He'll do 3 and edit that shit.
That's all they do.
Best reaction.
You run the same material for a while that you're like, okay, this works. Now you got this whole hour, and you do that whole hour. Once you put it out, all right, now I gotta do a new hour. Because once you put that new hour out, whatever material you put out, nobody wants to see that anymore.
Yeah, shout out. This is where I get a lot of my new marketing from. Excuse me. Charlamagne the Guy's homeboy from the Brilliant Idiots. What's the
Andrew
one?
Schultz?
Andrew Schultz.
Yeah.
That dude is a fucking bro.
He's hilarious, but he's New York. Like, what time is it? Get your own fucking watch time. Like, he's that kind of fun. Like, he's funny, but watching him do his thing, bro, and watching him market his shit, put out those small clips here and there. That's what made me market the podcast. Where I do put out small clips, increments, and then take a break from it to make people build up. Hey man, you ain't been dropping, and then you come hit them right back with the shit. I learned that when it comes to this shit, you like you say, you put out a special. What if somebody sitting there recording your shit like this? And
Nah,
not
you
ever,
can't do that most of the time at comedy clubs.
now you can't. But just last week though, when they had old boy who just here,
Desi Banks?
Desi Banks, they was recording his shit.
Okay, because some comics will let you record their stuff because they're just trying to get like more out there. Because even if I say you can record my set, you're recording it. When I do it in a different city, I'm not going to do that anymore.
Yeah.
Or if I do it in this city, I'm not going to do that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So if they're doing that, like you can record it, that shit that they're like recycling. Like, okay, y'all can have that.
Mm-hmm.
It don't mean nothing to me because I'm going to come back next year and it's going to be something totally different.
I think Desi Banks is a different kind.
And then
comedian.
Desi also does shit to promote more shit because he'll have like little skits in between his sets that'll look like it's the club and it's all like natural, but nah, he'll be like, listen, I need y'all to do this real quick. Boom.
Yeah.
And then he'll start doing shit and then
Which is smart too, because I've learned in the 48 Laws of Power, there's a certain chapter that speaks about making people feel a part of something. That's why people join organization games and shit like that. Once you feel like, oh, I was in that clip, I was in that, you gonna share it a million times.
Exactly.
I was telling my homeboys them like when we did the 100, I'm like, bro, we should put certain other people in certain other shit because he went big and did his thing, but it would have went bigger because people would have felt inclusion.
Yeah.
I'm in there with my clique holding up my
telling
shirt,
you.
me and my dogs, us,
Even a picture.
selfish reasons. But that's one thing I learned that. So when I would see the Desi Banks, and I watched this come up. I watched DC Fly come. I used to be on Vine watching this dude. I watched these guys come up.
Yeah.
It's amazing to see where they at now, and that's what made me say that.
See, Desi Banks is another one for me too. I think he's one of them social media comics that are like really, really good.
Yeah, he's
like
a beast.
he's
like
really,
naturally
really good.
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
And not only
funny on
that,
every
you done
line.
been to Georgia. He embodies the bankhead nigga.
Uh-huh.
He just like DC. He a West Side nigga to the fullest. You
Yeah.
can't get him and Fabo on that 85, bro. The way they was having side conversation, I'm like, yeah, them two West Side niggas, like them two West Side niggas. That's just like we go in New York somewhere at Sirius XM, and then we bump in the Plies. We have a whole folk mind conversation about Miss Mona and the
Damn, man, what's going on?
Yeah, cause he gonna go from Arjuna, Washington. Damn, so it be really from the city. Yeah, y'all boy.
I remember, we was in I was in Birmingham.
One time, Ply did a show with me and Big John.
Shout out my dog Big John.
Ply brought me and Big John on stage. Biggest shit ever. The hoes thought we was somebody.
Excuse me.
All plies knew though. These two big ass boys from the city.
Bring them on stage. Nobody can tell this nigga shit.
Nobody got that army fatigue and shit on. Like we really a part of the show. We finna go back to the third.
Jig got a slip slide record chain on. Like he's popping. Hey, bro, but when you see the scene around Fort Myers and shit, how do you feel about the comedian scene around Fort Myers? What do we need around here? Because we got a few comedies that I fuck with. Shout out Big Jermaine. Shout out Josh Perez always. Man, Bird need to take this shit serious. Bird Smith, I believe he'll be great.
Dude.
Also shout out Big Raw Stream too. If Raw Stream got more constructive with his shit, he'll be a beast. That nigga, cause
I'm gonna tell you about Ross Team. He was in ESC.
Don't judge me. We was
I'm not judging.
But that shit was like 9th grade, bro. This man will make us laugh. We only had one class. We ain't fucking move. It was me, him. I ain't gonna put everybody else's name out there.
Who was out there?
Nah, it's fine. It's fine.
Bro made us laugh all fucking day in class, bro. Like 9th grade. We was kids, bro. Bro been fucking funny. His whole entire life, bro, been funny, bro.
This goofball naturally funny.
That's how I been, bro. That's why my dumb ass stayed.
You know what's crazy is first time I ever thought about doing stand up, my brother was actually locked up with Ross Steam and he had talked to him about me. So Ross Steam was
shit.
Settle down.
Nigga might still be locked up.
No, but he had told me, it's like, yo, I met this comedian when I was in jail. I'm gonna put you on three-way. You should talk to him. And I talked to Ross Steam. I was like 18 years old, and I was telling him how I thought I wanted to do it. And he was like, bro, you should do it. Come to the mics, blah blah blah. But I didn't do it at the time because I had a kid, and my wife at the time was like she thought it was more like I was just trying to do. Shout out to my boy Nathan, you know what I'm saying? No, but she was like, she thought I was like trying to like, I guess not be a follower or whatever. So she was like, nah, I don't want you out there doing dumb shit, blah blah. So I didn't take it serious. I didn't do it at all.
She was like, babe, I'm not dropping a mixtape. I'm finna go.
Yeah, like
Jesus Christ.
I'm about to do what I'm gifted to do.
Jesus
I feel
Christ.
it.
Well,
So then
maybe
I never talked to him after that, and then I seen him one time, and then just chopped it up real quick. But then he hit me up recently. And was like, bro, I've seen you grind, and that's what's up. Keep doing it. So I was like,
shout
man,
out
that's
Ross
what's
Steam
up,
too.
man.
He grinding too, man. We
Yeah. Ross Steam is fucking doing big shit right now.
Yeah.
So shout out to
so
Ross
all
Steam.
you niggas used to pick on that man, all that rah shit. Like, yeah.
Now Bird though, I fuck with Bird heavy. This is why I fuck with Bird, because I was like I said, like maybe 4 or 5 months in doing stand up, so I wasn't good at all.
Dude, he do stand up. Bird, I've never seen him do it. I need to see him do it because I know he's funny than the
He had
motherfucker.
hosted a show, right? And it was like the worst show possible. Like literally, I'm telling. There was
Some
like
bullshit.
maybe 6 people in the show. It was terrible. All right. So he goes up there and he addresses everything. This is a fucking terrible show. This is some bullshit. Blah blah blah. I'm gonna start bringing up some comics. Brought up like 4 people. Each person he brought up. Well, I guess this is the comedy show, and just shitting on everybody. So I go up and I'm like, I'm gonna just do my shit, cause what's the worst that's gonna happen? Everybody else fucked up. What's he gonna say? He gonna talk shit to me? What I'm gonna do? I ain't gonna go home and cry.
Yeah.
I ain't tripping. So I do my set. I get off stage. He gives me dab. He goes on the microphone. He's like, "Now, see, goddamn, y'all need to hang out with this motherfucker. He knows how to do comedy. Y'all don't know how to do shit. Hopefully, the next person could do this shit. Bring it up this stage. Next person comes up, doesn't do well. Everything. I'm in the back, all the way in the back. Hey man, you want to come back up here and do another motherfucking set, man? Cause Jesus Christ.
And that's how Bird is. Because I don't know Bird from.
Yeah, so I respect
nothing.
Bird.
I know Bird from something. I don't know Bird from none of this other shit.
Yeah.
I know him from rubbing elbows with a nigga on some other shit. And I've never did it, bro. He'd tell my time, the homie. That shit was funny. I'm like, what you mean? Like, bro, you work with some of this shit. I never knew he was like that serious about it, but I see nigga shit. I'm like, hey, you gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. Because certain conversations won't come up through homeboy type shit.
I think Bird is funny because you don't expect him to be funny.
That's what I'm saying. So when you see him, he needs to work to be a headliner. He can be a headliner. Cause one thing I remember too, the wow factor. That's what when I watch somebody like Dave Chappelle, thought-provoking Eddie Griffin, you're gonna get some shit right in front of you. But when you watch somebody like Sinbad will give you a set that is like, whoa, this was actually, because you think Sinbad corny. Sinbad is very raunchy, Sinbad goes hard.
But he is clean though.
But he's
crazy about it.
But that's what makes the art so good.
That's what makes him so marketable too, because he's the funny, clean guy. Like,
yeah,
he can go on any kind of show and be Sinbad.
And what I have learned, though, there's a lot of comedians that don't get their credit. Lunell, my dog had Lunell on the story. Big Lunell don't get credit she needs. Red Grant don't get credit. Slink Johnson don't get his fucking credit. Smoke Yours, Slink Johnson is hilarious. He writes for so many people. Black Jesus, what he did on Black Jesus was amazing. With John Wood, there are scenes with him, Corey Holcomb, Charlie Murphy, and John Witherspoon, Charlie Murphy, Slink Johnson, and Corey Holcomb all in one scene. It's pure Bro, I even get the dudes credit, the dudes from Workaholics. I did not know that was all ad-lib. Their whole entire show was not scripted. These guys are beat. I did not know this. So know this, when people say I'm improvising, no, you're not. I've improvised my whole motherfucking life. That's how I know I'll be a great fucking stand-up. I've lived enough life. I'm scared of the humiliation, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I will go home and cry.
What the fuck you scared of?
I'll go home and cry and make a video about it, and then probably get 1,000 views on it. But I'll go home. I'm gonna go home.
You ever lost a fight?
Plenty of times.
You still here, ain't you?
But I'm light skinned. It's different, bro.
What the fuck does that mean?
Shit hit different, bro. Shit hit different when you light skinned. Yeah, shit hit different, bro.
But he got beat up, took a shower, put his hand up, and just sat there. Didn't even clean himself.
I went home and I broke every pin. My first time getting my ass whooped, I was
listening to Incomplete by Cisco.
Bro, my first time getting my ass whooped, I think I was like 7 years old. Cause before then, I beat up all my cousins. I big dog.
Listen, I tell anybody, if you think you're funny, go out there and test it. Cause you never know. Bro, I'm telling you, I became a stand-up comic, bro, and I never tried to. It was something that just happened. I never said I'm gonna go.
I'm scared that I'll go try too hard, bro.
Bro, it's just.
I'm scared that's why I need these niggas here. I'm comfortable with these.
I literally did it as a favor, for real. As my cousin, he was with this girl, Crystal.
All Hispanics say cousin. My niggas say my Hispanic, my cousin.
My cousin.
My cousin.
That's right, my cousin.
My Theo, my cousin.
Was with this girl. She ran the open mic, Crystal. I don't know if y'all know Crystal. She ran the Southwest Florida open mic.
Yeah, I know Crystal. She gave man. Shout out Crystal. What's Delgado? Delight. What's her name? Crystal
Delgado.
Yeah. Shout out.
You gotta do better. So listen.
Yeah. I know who you're talking about though. I just don't remember last name because I know
you gotta do better.
Her brother's cool people too, bro. And
so
they
Crystal
did a lot of shit.
and Los they were running the open mic and shit. So Los is my cousin.
And he was telling me,
he was like, yo, you should do stand-up. And I was like, no, I can't do that. I'm funny, but I don't do jokes in front of people. I hang out with people, I make them laugh. Yeah. That's different. So then he was like, for like weeks, just, come on, man, come do it. Finally, he was like, yo.
Too, and shout them out for being on people's ass like that.
Some people finally come do it. He was like, listen, I'll buy all your drinks and I'll buy your food that night. So I was like, you know what? Because in my mind, I said, I'm going to just get drunk and talk for 5 minutes. What the fuck is the worst that's going to happen? I'm going to be drunk. So I do the shit. And I did good the first time. It's just, I don't know how it happened. I did well. People were like, oh, you're so funny. Come back. Came back next time, I bombed. I said, fuck this shit. I'm not doing that no more.
Okay, I got a question for you. When you bombed that first time, were you like, damn it?
Fuck comedy. This is not for me. That's what I said.
Hey, that's my first time getting crossed up in basketball.
They
crossed me up and I just kept walking home.
Yeah, no.
I got crossed up and I just
My man went to the water fountain, got a drink, went home. Listen, I'm telling you, so when I did, I was like, nah, fuck this. But then my wife hit me up, was like, hey, they're doing a little like competition thing at Off the Hook. It's a real comedy club. Because I would tell her, I'd be like, I don't think I'm funny because I'm not around comics. I'm around people who are doing music. They don't want to see comedy. Yeah. They want to do music. So they're probably pissed off that I'm doing it.
Some shit as little. I brought you a little application or whatever.
Yeah,
I brought you
like, you should do this.
It goes a little dinner or whatever.
I heard it on the radio, so I was like, fuck it, I'll do it. I go and I do it. I do this set. And
Off the Hook is kind of intimidating too, because you're in a stage right there when everybody's in the sphere. You done been there, how everybody's sitting there looking at you, like it's like a fishbowl moment. Yeah.
Especially if it's your first time and shit. So it's terrifying. I ain't gonna lie to you.
With that little bit of ass stool, get this shit out my face.
But dog, so like I didn't know you had to stay for shows. If you do a show, you should always stay. You do open mic, whatever you do, stay for the show. You don't want to be that guy because if you leave, they'll never bring you back. Mm-hmm. I ain't know that. I do my set. I take a piss. I leave.
Oh, this nigga
Get
think he
a
with your
message.
pride.
I get a message like 12 o'clock that night. Dude hit me up. He was like, "Hey, bro, why'd you leave?" And I was like, "I don't fucking know. I don't do this shit. Why?" He's like, "Bro, because you won. And you weren't there. And so now they gave it to somebody else." And I was like, "Oh, shit.
Bullshit."
And he was like, "Man, come to this other competition." So I did the other competition. I got second place. But then found out a couple weeks later that I only got second place.
Because you didn't stay for the reason.
Because, no, it wasn't that. It was because I was brand new and they didn't know if I had enough material to do the spot that you were supposed to get. Because the competition was if you win it, you close out the next show, but they give you 10 minutes. And they were like, he's brand new, he probably don't got 10 minutes. So I should have won that goddamn competition.
Yeah.
Because the guy who won it, he was guaranteed he had like 15, 20 at the time. So
Yeah.
they were like, yeah, we know he got
material.
it.
That's one thing I realized about a lot of
But they
open
told me
mics.
to keep coming out.
Yeah, they gonna fuck with you. That's
Now
one
look
thing.
at your boy.
That's one thing I realized about open mics.
Now I'm on the fucking Pickle Sausage
Chronicles, which
you know
my
what I'm saying?
boy-
Look at
my
me,
boy
man.
Lil
Blowing up.
there.
Going
Doing
fucking
things,
places, bro. I
son.
don't give a fuck. Nobody tell me, dog. I'm doing big shit right now.
See, but and that shit right there, bro. When a lot of people they think that they want to go out into a league for something to do some shit, a lot of people get discouraged already. For one, for the people that they're around.
Yeah.
Man, bro's already 100 niggas already got a bunch. They already selling rims. Gee, what you want to sell rims for? Niggas already sell rims. Richard, what you want a barbershop for? Everybody already got a barbershop.
Anything about that? All I have to say is look at the bread aisle.
Yeah, I've been learned that.
That's it. Look at the bread aisle.
And then go to Publix or Walmart.
Got a
You
whole
gonna see-
fucking aisle of bread.
You can even go to the Dollar Tree.
Flat bread, pita bread,
What kind of bread you want? There's whole
Whole
butter
wheat.
bread.
You gotta do it. No, but
Whole
I will
grain.
say this though. I definitely thankful for Crystal and Lowe's putting me on stage because without them, I would not be where I'm at.
Shout out
today.
Chris, man. They
So
done,
for
they've
sure,
done a
they're
lot
like
locally.
I love that. I'm actually what's funny is I'm actually Crystal's her son. That's my godson.
Yeah.
So
That's crazy, bro. And they've done a lot for Southwest Florida for the music scene and a lot of shit.
no,
like
they
that.
definitely did.
They've
In
done
the
a
short
lot.
period of time that they had it, it was real big. So.
Yeah, now I see Picho them doing something out there now. They just had a time, G. But a lot of people, they don't understand that when it comes to people doing open mics and shit, you're supposed to network. You need a network. A lot of people do comedy now. Before it was you got to go to California, you got to go to New York and be around certain comedians, Chicago and shit, or you got to go through what they call the Bible Belt, through Georgia and all that little country ass shit, just to pick up them back road bags and shit, because they know they're gonna book you in here. But meanwhile, you got dope boys shooting it out. You got crazy shit going on. Nowadays, you can just become a comedian from your damn phone. You can sit here and work on your shit, do it from behind your phone, and this is getting and picking up more traction than it actually is. People saying, "Oh, I went to such and such show when it's COVID. People can't even do shows right now. You can't even really do too much shit." So I know when I seen a lot of shit going Southwest Florida, bro, about people saying that shit going in, bro. Off the Hood's got a comedy show going every weekend, if not every night. There's always something going. But down here, bro.
But another thing too, I don't think a lot of people understand certain art with comedy. Because there's people who I talk to, I'll be like, bro, this dude's hilarious. And they'll listen to him like, I don't understand how he's hilarious. I'm like, bro, what the fuck don't you see? Like, this man is, like...
When people tell me Dave Chappelle's not thought-provoking and you can't, I don't get what he's saying. I just think that you haven't matured to a certain level and you just want that simple Kevin Hart, that easy laugh. That easy laugh. It's easy to get you to laugh when I say, when he do the joke about his uncle and shit, peel your mother cat back blue in it, because it comes out. When you say, I remember Jim Carrey kept saying, he was like, peanut brittle. And it was like, see what I just made you do when I said peanut brittle? It's the word and the way my mouth moved, the vibe. I'm like, damn it. People are very, very smart when it comes to the art of comedy and making people laugh. The best thing that you can do if you're a comedian is be LeBron. Make everybody around you funny. I watched Lil do that with the Lil show that was only on for 5 episodes. I watched Carmichael do that, Gerard Carmichael with the 3 seasons that was on. You can make the people around you funny. That's when you're funny, when you're LeBron. LeBron makes the people around him better. That's why I would say LeBron's better than Jordan. Because when you took Jordan anywhere, Jordan is going to be Jordan. But Jordan and Scottie Pippen anywhere would have got you 6 rings. LeBron anywhere is going to make everyone around him better. Except for continue to call Will Pope. But everyone... That fuck nigga want to opt out. He want to opt out for some shit. How you going to opt out? Nigga, man, get out of here. You see,
I think to me, it's just do what you want, like live your dream. And it may not be, because I don't really think that I want to be like some big time crazy comedian where like I can't walk outside without people fucking be like, oh shit, JoJo, I get pissed.
I honestly think that when I see,
you know what I'm saying? So it's like you do what makes you happy. I don't like, I just, wherever my life takes me, where it takes me. I'm not looking to be Kevin Hart.
I look at
like
Godfrey.
That.
Godfrey and Ari Spears do some very great impressions, and they're fucking hilarious.
Dude, them are one of the most underrated comics ever.
And they're hilarious, but mind you, they're way funnier than Kevin Hart. Michael Blackson is way funnier than Kevin Hart.
Whoa, settle down.
Way funnier, way funnier, way
Settle
funnier,
down.
way funnier, way funnier, way
Settle
funnier,
down.
way funnier. Have we ever seen an hour from Michael Blackson?
Yeah, Michael Blackson did be on some drugs.
No, Jit, mind you, because Kevin
I
Hart
don't know.
was the fucking chosen one because you want to.
No.
Fucking fact, he's a chosen. Have you ever seen an hour from Michael Blackson?
If I ever seen an hour from Michael Blackson,
I see Michael Blackson come to the off the hook and say fuck everybody else who's come behind me and in front of me and did an hour. An hour. Didn't care about nobody coming, no nothing.
I've seen shows like that.
No. But my thing is, the world hasn't seen him on a platform like that. The world's seen Kevin Hart on a platform like that.
So why he ain't on? He can do a special. Why he ain't do a special yet?
You know why. Same reason why you don't have a special on Netflix and shit, but Amy Schumer's gonna get $1 million and call black niggas and say I like nigga dick. Same reason. Politics, Jews. It's real. It's only the real. And we can't state it and be real, then don't speak about it at all. But it's only the real. That's why Corey Holcomb isn't in certain areas. Because it's the real. Nobody wants to. Corey, you're not going to sit here and have Dr. Nari Muhammad on your show and talk about this shit and then have Minister Farrakhan call in FaceTime talking about this shit. No, you're a threat. You're not going to be here. Get you out the way. That's why Nate's not around him no more. That's why the Grady's are around him no more. Because they know I want to get here and connect with Corey. One thing that I have learned though, from Jay Prince and from Pimp C UGK, love from the underground will live forever. If the hood loves you, you can do a show around the world. Fabo could do a show right here tonight. It don't matter if he get paid $5. We're going to go to see him do Geeked Up and grab his leg, and we're going to go to see that. Love from the underground. But Corey Holcomb can go anywhere and sell out a show. He go to Indiana and sell out a fucking show. He go to Iowa, sell out a show.
Is he not living his dream?
That's what I'm saying. But then you got people who say, I don't want to associate with him because he's dangerous. What? No, I'm going to speak about, look what Nick Cannon's done. Nick Cannon ain't missed $1 since all that shit happened and dropping more Cannon's class than ever and putting that shit out there.
DC Young Fly and what's it called? They pitched him the Wild 'N Out shit.
Yeah.
They denied it because Nick Cannon's not on.
Nick Cannon got nothing to do with it. Yeah, and I think that's creep behind a lot of niggas who have something to do with it. Nick Cannon's put them in position. Nick Cannon and Kevin Hart. I hear people bring up these names a lot. Nick Cannon, Kevin Hart, and Sean Kingston. All the time. Mm-hmm. When I hear interviews, they're all, and Jamie Foxx too. They bring up these names, but they bring up Jamie Foxx like, now if we didn't win for Jamie didn't want us. Mm-hmm. And that's what a lot of people, the Rashida Joneses and shit like that, who Rashida Jones is Quincy Jones' daughter who tried to come up underneath Jamie Foxx. She don't need none of this shit. She's married to a nigga who got plenty of money.
I'm about to say, didn't he do like Blackish or some shit?
The shit on Netflix, yeah. But mind you, like, no,
I'm saying he's like the director or some shit.
That's her husband. That's who Rashida Jones is married to. Rashida Jones is from Parks and Recreation. She just looks like, but she's Quincy Jones' daughter.
Yeah.
You can't get no blacker than Quincy Jones, nigga that made Thriller.
She was on what? Is it I Love You Man, right?
Yep, she's on a lot of it. She's funny, but I see even when the comedians, bro, how do you feel about when you see the comedians get to a certain?
The woman off Blackish ain't white.
To my. Not
Tracy. The Parks and Rec shit.
No.
Yeah.
We're not Blackish. Is
not
the
Blackish.
The dude who directed Blackish.
That show on Netflix.
That's her.
You talking about Tracy Ellis Ross?
She's. I'm thinking.
No, Black.
No, I'm thinking about Black as fuck on Netflix.
That is, yeah, Rashida Jones. That's Quincy Jones' daughter.
Yeah.
She is black. She's not white. She is black. It's Quincy Jones' daughter.
The white.
Yes, it's Quincy Jones' daughter. Yeah.
Okay.
That dude, Kenya. That's actually him though. That's him. That's the guy who.
Like blue and hair some shit.
But that's Quincy Jones' daughter. Quincy Jones' daughter like a motherfucker. Might be. Might be
some Michael Jackson shit going on.
No, Quincy Jones' daughter. Yeah.
Quincy like the next blanket.
But when you see the certain comedians who get the looks and some who don't, because I can't say Kevin Hart is chosen, but I know that Hollywood handpicked him. But I can say this: I watched him since Soul Plane that wasn't shit. I watched him since Paper Soldiers that wasn't shit. I watched him. What's the nigga from Bill Bellamy is one of Bill Bellamy is way
stand up is better than probably anybody else.
Bro, but he don't get that ladies night out with it.
Settle down.
Bro, but that ladies night out he did, it was
No. Bill Bellamy actually stand up.
He was on there before D.L. Hughley was. He just didn't make the trip, and they put D.L. Hughley on the original Keys of Comedy. Bill Bellamy was the beat. That's when he came out with Ladies Night with T.K. Kirkland and all them. TK don't get respect.
TK, say it again, gets no fucking respect. And you know how many people TK
only
has put on?
TK is the spook who infiltrated. He's the fly who sat on the wall. He was in every fucking situation. Nigga like, no, you wasn't TK. Like, no, I was there. I remember when Lil' Kim was there and she had big Fox and Brown ass. Like, I was there. At Diddy's party when we went downstairs and there was a bunch of dildos on the floor, I was there. Like, no, niggas don't want to hear that.
I'm telling you, TK.
That shit gotta be true.
Bro, I read Corinne Steffens' Superhead book talking about her and Exhibit going to a New Year's Eve party with Diddy. Said when the ball dropped, a bunch of niggas kissing. Mace talk about going to the laundry room at Diddy house and seeing dildos in the washer. Bro, this shit is out. That's why I said, bro, man, this shit. Hey,
what's happening right now?
At least he's sanitized.
Let's go back to the question because we went to dildos and this is not where I'm trying to be at right now.
TK Kirkland brought up a story about saying how a lot of people the whole shit about Diddy. Like, well, I don't know. I've been to a couple parties. Yeah, I seen dildos in the scenes and shit. Man. Diddy parties, hoes too, but like that shit goes on in Hollywood. In Corinne Steffens' book Superhead, she speaks about Exhibit's first date with her was on New Year's Eve at Diddy's party, and when the ball dropped, it was a bunch of men kissing each other. That's how it was. That's when she in the book. That's how you know Wayne and Baby ain't nowhere near gay. They talking Wayne getting dick sucked, Baby leave. Baby was also getting kid molested. Baby's gonna go to prison. Baby's gonna go to prison.
What is happening right now?
You think so?
This is called a rabbit hole, bro. This is called a rabbit hole when I go through because these are the things that I actually have seen and I know that these are true because they're in books. They're in watch it, look at it. You never heard the rumor of Birdman and Lil Wayne being gay because they kissed in the mouth?
Yeah.
Corinne Steffens says in her book that they never did no such thing around her. Anytime that she gave each one of them head or fuck one of them, like they would never be around each other. They even ran train them. She said in her book, Jay-Z never even said a word to pick up in the car. She get in a second, didn't go. She said Jay-Z was such a gentleman. I'm like, fuck, he never said a word. Yeah,
That's what's up, man. Something real quick. No words.
You don't know
Oh,
what it is?
damn, girl, you nasty. I'll see you later.
You know who Superhead is?
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what it is? Corinne
Superhead,
Steffens.
yeah.
Yeah. Now my thing is, all girls doing everybody like that now. What's Chief Keef baby mama? She talking about Odell Beckham and all them like that now. Like God damn. But she ain't say nothing about Chief Keef yet.
You tripped, you right.
I don't think you listen.
You trip? No, you right.
Bro, you know what crazy, man? Rest in peace to the young men who have lost their lives, man. Rest in peace to Alex Trebek as well, man. That's a hood legend. Alex Trebek ain't even black, and that's a hood legend. Yo, everybody talking about Jeopardy.
Yeah.
Everybody watch Jeopardy. But Mo3 got killed today, and just last couple days ago, what happened with King Von and shit, that shit crazy because these young men, he was actually going there. I shout out Rondo because he was really fighting a nigga. I ain't shooting. We was throwing bows. Nowadays, bro, that's what's wrong with I'm joking about humility, bro. I have no humility. A lot of dudes do. They can't get beat up on the internet. I can't lose it. I can't look bad in front of this girl. Like I seen a meme said, this is $500 Dior shirt. You gon' fuck me. And the girl walked out and said, I'd rather not. That's how niggas be feeling. Oh, you gotta fuck me because I got the money. Or people have too much humility that they don't want to be embarrassed now. And I think that's a bad thing with society because everything's going on the internet now.
So is that based on expectations? I bought this $500 shirt, so I'm expecting some pussy tonight.
But I think that just comes from the wrong nigga mentality of not knowing how women work. Because you could be in that bitch in an all chaps outfit out of Walmart and it ain't. I used to think that shit was stupid. It ain't the man who made the clothes make the man. No, it really is the man who makes the clothes. It really is. Because you could put a bullshit suit on Dan the Bazarian, whatever, the billionaire dude, the poker dude, and bitch is still gonna flock because it looks like Wolverine, nigga. Nigga like Wolverine. Nigga like he was just knocking down trees in the woods and shit. But you got some people who think that they gonna put on the Gucci suit and, bro, I know you see this niggas come on stage with the nice ass outfit, bro. You going with your same snapback and Tommy Hilfiger shirt. It is what it is. But they think that suit's gonna make them and that whole act stand out.
Yeah, some people are like that. That is true. I've seen plenty of people wear suits or dress up nice and didn't have a great set, and here I am wearing sweatpants, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, you're so funny! You're so young. We love you. Can we take a picture?" It's happened.
That's why I think that fall back to
you just always gotta be you, no matter what. You want to do stand up for real? I'll get you on fucking stage. That ain't a goddamn.
Okay, bro. You travel, you move around a lot, bro. I do have a question, bro. It's a question for the pod too, bro. I be taking a couple notes when I just be thinking about shit. I have a question, bro. In the air, when you travel and shit, how comfortable are you in these hotels and Airbnb? Same y'all. How comfortable y'all are here?
Well, luckily, from my experience, first starting out, all the places I've been to have been good experiences so far.
Oh, you ran into the
I haven't ran into
you ain't ran to No Country for Old Men motel?
No, I haven't ran into that.
I seen that movie, No Country for Old Men.
No, I haven't ran into that. All my hotels, everything I've had so far has been nice. And then most of the time, like, I can stay at somebody's house, so it'd be like if he stay in Tampa and I'm doing Tampa or some shit, they'd be like, "Oh, we'll give you a room." It's like, "No, I'll chill at dog's house." And I don't mind sleeping on the couch or whatever like that. That's cool for me because I'm all about just doing the comedy.
So how comfortable like when you be in these hotels or Airbnbs? Like if you even just go stay in one for a weekend shit.
No, I'm straight. Nothing bothers me.
I
mean, like, I don't know, like, I can be cool by myself, chill by myself.
No, I mean,
really-
how comfortable are you? These are other people's homes.
No, I'm comfortable.
I'm more comfortable in a hotel room than an Airbnb.
That's what I mean.
Well, see, I've never been to Airbnb. All I've been is just hotels only. I haven't been to Airbnb.
You know, like
yet.
Airbnb, bro.
But if I was in an Airbnb, I would treat it like it's my house. I wouldn't really do shit in it. I would
Better
just
not.
cook, clean, and that's it. That's all I
You
do.
better not, bro. They gonna charge you to scratch
Yeah,
their
I'm
pots
not.
and shit. This
yeah,
shit crazy.
No, I'm not.
But I know that a lot of Airbnbs have like hidden cameras and nanny cams.
That's what I don't like.
Yeah,
I
shit.
don't
So
like
how
the
comfortable
hidden
can you
cameras.
be in the Airbnb?
You really don't know.
Well, if you want to watch me, beat my meat, then that's fine. I'm still gonna do it regardless. It don't matter. You know what I mean? I got my privacy. So you want to have cameras? You want to have cameras? You about to see some wild ass shit. That's what's gonna happen.
Hey, ladies, sit. Oh my God, is he jerking off on her?
In Temple one time, and the guy, he had a house next to it, and he stayed there, and it was like hella cameras around the little house that he had. And like he'd be like, we was like in the back party and shit. He'd like peek outside. Like, what the fuck? This shit is kind of weird. Like
It ain't even weird.
uncomfortable right
That's
now.
what I mean. Like how comfortable you be, bro.
Like,
I
are there cameras everywhere around this motherfucker?
was in Airbnb with my bitch. We was up in.
Because I just jumped off the dresser like 5 minutes ago.
That's what I mean, bro. Me and my girl, we had went to the Wichiwashi water park or whatever.
I just did a line. Go ahead.
Bro, I was in there wild, bro. I'm in there, bro. Listen, that's how I know that they watch you, bro. Because we got a show for weed and I didn't smoke in. I went outside to smoke, but they had sent us a video clip of like guards and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? They sent us, and bro, it was like a booklet like this thick of saying all the things we did wrong and little flashes and shit, saying that we weren't supposed to be in the common area naked. I'm like, what the? Bro, mind you, we didn't just get this shit.
That was a rule?
Mind you,
I can't walk around naked in the common area.
your couch.
mind you, we didn't hear about this like day of. We heard about this like 3 months after the vacation, like 3 months after the vacation.
Oh, they
See,
paid
that's some bullshit. That's because
No, they went up on her rates and shit too. So now when she get it, like her rate up though. Whenever she get an Airbnb, that's for being in the common area. No, it's called the common area.
what the fuck is a common area?
bro?
Are we in a common area right now? What the fuck is that? A common area?
In the front room, shit like that. That's like a common area.
I guess it had to be the transition between the door and like the
But
living
if I
room.
walk out the bathroom naked,
Yeah,
Yeah.
the whole house.
I'm in a common area.
The whole house should be the common area.
The whole house is a common
To
fucking
be
area.
fair.
I sleep in my bed at night. I watch TV in my living room. I eat dinner in my dining room. I cook in my kitchen.
And all of these are
I
common.
smoke weed in my garage. Okay, this is a common area.
All of these are common. I did. Before we get up out of here, bro, shit. Go ahead, and let you get your shit off real fast, man. Because where you gonna be at? That's not off the hook. I'm looking at that shit. That's where Port Charlotte.
No, I'm gonna be at
Port Charlotte.
Vasani's in Port Charlotte. We hosting for Ali Sadiq tomorrow and Friday, and then I ain't doing nothing on the weekend. But then next week I'll be at the Laugh and hosting.
How do you get that?
By being funny. By being funny and grinding. That's really all it is, man. It's a grind. That's all it is. Ain't nothing to it. It's just if you grind and you got something and people like you, you'll get gigs. If people don't like you, that's way harder out there. So.
That's why we tell them about this shit, man. I appreciate Rich and Jit coming through every week, man, doing this podcast with me, because shit, we ain't made $1 off yet, but we just got our first advertising and we finna pick it up. And appreciate you coming through, bro, because I know it's gonna help push us out some other shit. And bro, that's why.
No sweat, man. I appreciate y'all having me. Nobody ever hits me up to do anything, so this
No,
is
bro.
good.
My thing is,
I
wanna
just
have-
do stand up only.
And I definitely want to have you back, bro, because everybody who comes on always want to do like a recap. Hey, bro, so what you been up to, bro? And this is what we've been doing. What have you been doing since you been doing shit like that, bro? Because the best thing we want to do, bro, is get people to know who JoJo is, bro.
Hey, man, you let me know whenever I come back, man. No matter what.
We trying to get bigger and better things going on, man. Shit, Gabe got motherfucking, they doing cooking on the balcony in this bitch. They doing all kind of, bro.
Yeah.
I remember I met this motherfucker when he
Yeah.
was just cooking at a stove in a little fucking apartment, and now look at him.
Look
I'm
at
telling you,
it.
that's the beauty of this shit. You meet people, and you're like, look at this motherfucker now. I'm sure there's people who look at me and be like, I remember when you did your first 3 minutes. You couldn't even do 5.
I remember your first knock joke,
I think
nigga.
You couldn't even do shit, you dumb
He
bitch.
was
Wow.
mad that I got commented that I should be a comedian and I'm funny.
Yeah.
And like, I got the comment. And you was pissed about it. You was like, nigga, you're not even a comedian. You're not even funny. And I was the one on the podcast. This is the EX3 podcast we did at the apartment.
It's a lie. I've never been on an EX3 podcast.
Yeah. See, stay saying
It's a lie.
You was on the podcast.
This ain't EX3. This ain't even EX3. This is this NWA. This NWA.
Oh shit!
Yeah. See, Icy, what the fuck is Icy? Icy don't like him.
This is years ago.
Oh no! Listen, first off, if I said
I ain't say nothing.
I don't remember that at all. I'm gonna be honest with you. I do remember you cooking and shit the first couple of times being there, but me saying like or hating on you.
Remember you being a slave? I don't remember you being free. I just remember you being a slave.
You're like, man, what the fuck? How they saying that? I'm funny too. It was one of those. It was one of those that we was both on the show. We was both funny, and they just commented on me, and you was a comedian that we had on the show.
Bro, I like how we're about to end the show, and he was like, "Remember that time I was way funnier than you?" So, EX3 Productions, man, y'all have a good night. You asshole.
Hey, bro, you ever had a roast session with a kid though, bro?
All the time.
You can't win.
Bro, my
Who says you can't win?
What are you talking
My little
about?
girl cracks on me.
Oh.
I started it, now I can't fucking stop it.
You can't stop.
No, that shit does get there.
That's what I mean. Like you can't win.
It does,
bro.
because my dinner table sometimes my wife would be like, "Y'all need to shut the fuck up."
And it comes out at the wrong time. Like, we was in Walmart. She's like, shut up, you some Listerine. And everybody looking at me like, this nigga breath stinking.
Get your jab.
You let your daughter talk to you like that? She's frying me right now. She's killing it. I'm gonna let her get her little shine right now.
I think kids are natural born comedians. I watched Bert Kreischer stand up.
Yeah.
Him talk about his daughters like, hey, big fella, getting a little heavy in the front. Bro, kids are really mean and they don't give a fuck.
Listen, first off, kids keep it when the phrase keep it 100. That's kids. Kids that keep it gangster with you. You want to go here?
Hey,
Hell no.
Hey, my nieces had told their grandma one time, "Grandma, you need to tuck your teeth in."
Boy. See what I'm saying?
This shit crazy.
I would never.
Bro,
I would never.
Catch a fade.
And then, bro, so with you being a comedian, bro, your kid, bro, so if your kid becomes like, when Joe Rogan talks about his daughters, like, they're getting witty, like, I couldn't do it. I can't be in the house and I provide for you little motherfuckers.
Nah, I
y'all
love,
snapping on me.
I love these little motherfuckers when they want to be funny.
Yeah.
That shit gets me excited. It gets me excited only because I'm like, if I'm okay now and I'm getting better, just imagine what the fuck you'll be if you start right now. Bro, I'm telling you, my kids keep at the rate they're at by middle school. Referrals will be like, well, because he told the kid that he looked like this, and it hurt his feelings, and he started crying. And me, I'm like, man, that's fucked up. Getting a call, you fucking killed his ass. Boy, what I'm talking about.
And making that's material for you, bro.
Yeah. Oh, I got material about my kids for days. That's honestly, bro, no bullshit. That's actually how I built a lot of my material. Was just being more like talk about my life and my kids. And bro, I went from being like a 5 to 10 minute dude to like doing like 25.
Because now you're elaborating on the smallest of things that kids do that parents do. And like you have younger kids.
Yeah.
So people are relating to shit.
Yeah.
Bro, I think it's dope because Walter Payton's son ain't good at football and he was trash and shit. But if those like Tyreek Hill or Garrett Blunt, somebody don't show up to do their running animation for EA Sports, they just use him. Like, damn, so you're not doing what your dad did, but you're successful. Yeah, just like when I look at T.I.'s son, he had a son on his album, and his son don't rap nothing like him. And that nigga's he's like, nigga, my dad said he got $250,000 for me. He said, okay, dad, I already made $1 million off rap. I said, hey, that's impressive, just to be like, yeah. So if you were to see like your son succeed, like what you're talking about Frank Gore's son, his son, Randy Moss, we grew up watching these people, and their kids are gonna be in the NFL, NBA. This is some of the craziest shit ever, bro.
You ain't feel old yet? Fuck.
Nah, I felt old when they said that 15th. Oh no, the 17th anniversary of SpongeBob. That's when I felt old. I said SpongeBob's been around for almost 20 years. You have gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. I had no idea. Then they played like Half-Baked 20 years. I'm like, Half-Baked's been out for 20.
That's how I understand Half-Baked though.
No, I know when I felt old when I tried to splurge at the store and it didn't taste the same and get me excited. That's when I know it was old.
Yeah.
You tried to splurge?
Yeah. They got them at the A-Rap store by my house. Yeah, they brought them back. It just, nah. The older I get, bro, I think I need caffeine in my drinks. Stop taking caffeine out of my drinks because Pepsi just tastes like coffee now. It ain't even worth it. It's just a cold coffee. I don't even want this shit. Pepsi ain't what it used to be. I need Coke with the actual cocaine in it. That's what I need. My homeboy just had a baby, and shout out my dog. He just had a baby, bro. The baby born premature, so they had to give him steroids. I'm like, yeah, I got my baby hyped up on steroids and fentanyl and shit. I want to get my baby out of this shit. I'm like, yeah, bro, because all them fucking Mountain Dews you were drinking, stupid bitch. Bro, this nigga plays bro, he's the whitest the white boy. He plays Call of Duty, eats Slim Jims and drink Mountain Dew. Like, bro,
not at all, right?
Bro, my homeboy, bro. That's all this nigga do, bro. That's all bro. He can't sit there all fucking day and just play duty, drink Mountain Dew. Bro, he be on the game with us, bro. Oh, big chomp. Oh, big chomp. Shout out my dog, Big Chomp, man. Shout out my dog, Big Chomp. They just won state in Arkansas too. They won state. He played baseball. They just won state 2 years back to back. Bro, just meet kids on the internet, bro. Yeah, bro. And the kid, he supports my podcast more than my family members do, bro. You never know who you meet across the internet.
What's crazy is the people who support you that you would never fucking expect to support you. There's people who I've met and they will share my shit faithfully. I'm like, I don't even know this dude like that, bro.
Shout out Justin, man.
Bro, like I'll tell you one dude who I fuck with.
I need to get y'all list.
You know Camo Taylor's?
Yeah, Camo.
Yo, Camo, bro.
Shout out Taylor Squad podcast. I think they do a podcast too.
Yo, this fucking dude is the most solid dude I've ever met in my life. I met the dude like twice before, like we really started like hanging out.
Fuck you, nigga. You talking about nigga who a little diddle lair. Nigga ain't never heard of you. Bitch, you don't know me. Fuck nigga till you see me, nigga. They gonna be like, oh, nigga, oh, yeah, nigga. People see the Lily Lair shit, this podcast shit, bro. They be forgetting I shot pistols and so dope with all y'all.
Oh shit.
They forget because they were little knee-high little niggas and they forget this. So when they get older,
what we doing right now? You mad right now? Who we shooting?
No. I'm just speaking on Rod. I never lack, nigga.
I'm just saying though, but I was saying though, like him. He's somebody I never thought would like my shit or fuck with me. And bro, I tell you.
Because he didn't know who the fuck I was. So he was like, oh shit, bro, everybody told me, bro, you this. I'm like, I told you, bro. I'm not going to throw credentials, bro. But nigga, I done looked out for half the hood, bro.
Yeah.
I done.
Thank you for looking out.
I don't know about Sherrick. I know that about Sherrick.
I know him, Sherrick.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, totally.
No, I'm telling you, that's a solid dude right there.
Sherrick.
That's a solid dude right
he's
there,
solid.
I fuck with that dude all the way, bro. I'm telling you.
Man, bro, and speaking of solid, Jordan, you solid, bro, because you didn't have to come do this shit. A lot of people have been bullshitting us. We've had 30 people talking about coming through and shit, bro. And once again, bro,
I came early.
Hey,
Who was the first one here?
You was right, bro. Bro, I'm coming across the bridge. They got police. I'm thinking somebody jumped off the bridge or something, bro. They're telling me, and he was like this. Bro, he's like this. Turn around. I'm like, I will run you over. Fuck you to my turn around. I hate that nigga because it's raining too. He's got attitude. Turn around, right?
I ain't really out here right now. I thought you was dumbass seeing everybody else turn around.
Mad because he's doing his job. Ain't that some bullshit? It's like motherfuckers who work at McDonald's. You pull up, yeah, 10.25. Bitch, I ain't even do shit. I just want a burger.
Bro, my girl got mad at me at McDonald's the other night because I was counting the chicken nuggets at the window. She's like, what are you doing? I'm like, they do work at McDonald's. What are you talking about?
I want 12.
Facts. I want my shit right.
They do work at McDonald's. Look, making somebody with 5 nuggets in my shit. I said, I told you, bitch.
Actually, 6 piece.
I told you. Hey, man, what's
Check your shit. You go to McDonald's. Almost every time I go there, I check my shit.
This ain't my shit, man. Put your shit back to the fucking.
Yeah, because they'll put a whole bunch of motherfucking pine salt on what's supposed to be Sprite. That is not Sprite. McDonald's.
Hit that bitch, you be like, what the fuck is this?
I went to McDonald's at the club one night, drank some Sprite.
like bleach.
That shit,
That shit was lemon water. It was seltzer lemon.
I went to the club and drank some of that Sprite after midnight. I wanted to go back to the club. Goddamn. Hey, bro, we definitely appreciate you coming through, kicking and talking shit with us, bro. We gotta have you back in, bro.
I'll come back, man.
Definitely come people out. Let them know once again where you at tomorrow on Friday.
Tomorrow Friday, Port Charlotte Comedy Club called Vasani's. And then next week I'm at Laugh-In, which is in Fort Myers by
What the fuck? Yeah, that's off college. Okay.
Yeah. So y'all want to
I
come to the
remember
show, let me know.
the Laugh-In in Fort Myers Brewery did something like 2 years ago that was really, really dope. Fort Myers Brewery, I like what they be doing. They try to
I've
do
never been there, but man, that place is fucking.
I've never been. I know. I just see them a lot, bro. Fort Myers Brewery, the
Millennial Brewery too.
bro.
They do some shit.
That's why people talk about shit around Fort Myers. You can go and make your own little small blend of shit in it. No, that's where they be having that shit. It's off of where was our old? No, you was in that old warehouse. It's out of Gateway. They right there out of Gateway. Right there, right where they clean all the clothes, what the mechanic uniform, Centers,
Yeah.
Centers. I used to be right there. I know it because when they used to get all them fucking Blue Moon Harvest shit, I was like, what is this shit? But I'm lit. I don't know what this shit is. Hey man, we appreciate you coming through, man. Let them know they can find you at on all social media.
Oh, JoJo Casillas on Facebook, JoJo Casillas for real on Instagram, Twitter's JoJo Sasson. Just JoJo, you'll find me. I'm telling you.
Is it hard trying to work all this shit too, bro?
Huh? Fucking yes.
That app actually showed me is actually healthy, bro. But it's like, bro, my mind moves so fast, like I just do it that day. But there's apps that you can like time what you want to post and just put it in and it'll just do it for you.
You just load it up, do like 100 at a time, and you just let it.
So how do you feel about like doing a manager, or do you just still micromanage yourself right now?
Yeah.
I micromanage myself right now until somebody finds me. Yeah. Until
So
somebody
that's how you
finds
feel
me.
about a manager. Manager should come find you.
Yeah. Because I mean, I'm still trying to find my way. I don't really know what I'm doing, but if there's somebody who's been in the game and knows and sees like, yo, that dude's talented, he could be something, that could be the person to change your life forever. So
You know, I ain't gonna lie, bro. When I first seen you stand up comedy, bro, I didn't think you could go for friend. I thought you from one time. But you say you from Pennsylvania, but I mean like Buffalo, like up top, bro. Because the shit you were speaking about, how you were relating on like family shit, comedians don't do that. They want the low grade and fruit. Look at all the sexy ladies in the building tonight. Hey, like they do that shit.
nah, but you gotta be personal on stage. That's what makes them be like, this guy's interesting.
Yeah, I fuck kids.
Oh man, I do shit like that.
And that's
Oh,
when you
man,
say,
I've seen that
and that's when you
before.
tell me from I grew up off Nuno Ortiz. Oh shit, nigga, flea market.
Oh, shit. He from the east side.
What's your
Okay.
last name in Kitchen? You a kitchen boy?
man.
All ain't nothing but kitchen niggas will stay behind the flea market. God dang.
Oh, behind the flea market. See, I know about behind the flea market.
Behind the flea market, boy.
I know all this.
I got my first grill from behind the flea market.
Oh shit, that's real right there.
That bitch I had fangs.
My wife's grandma's from Apollo right there on behind the market. So
That's crazy. I grew up right there on Ballard and like Kingsman Circle and all that shit.
I used to be heavy on Kingsman and Ohio.
That's crazy. Nothing but ain't nothing but right. Ain't nothing but man. Hey man, we gotta wrap it up. Get up out of here, man. Let them know if they find you, Uncle Richard.
Uncle Richard, everyone, you already know what it is.
They really Uncle Richard. I did find because it rated R Richard. But I typed Uncle Richard and then I seen it. And you was still popped up, yeah. And when they pop LL Cool J, be like LLC's like nah. LL Cool J, yeah. Let them know they find you, J.
LL Cool J everywhere, man.
Everywhere. Gabe will be with his stomach.
Oh, yo, he's got to see my LL Cool J joke. That should have killed.
No.
I got to. No, I'm not doing it though. But listen.
Yo, y'all gotta hit my 16. I ain't spend it. Hey, we should do like they do on the radio. Yo, hey, drop the beat, make us do a joke
Let's
real
go.
fast.
Hit him with the quick fire.
Yo, boom. Hey.